So today, for my vlog, I decided to do a little shameless self-promotion for ZoHa Islands. They have many, many wonderful things to offer their residents, and one of the things that they have to offer business owners who may also be residents um, or even aren't residents can purchase a plot to have a business here at the business district. And so here I am today standing outside of the ZoHa Islands Business District office. They also have tier payment terminals here as well as their main office. And you can have all kinds of size parcels with all kinds of prims and many advantages to having businesses here at ZoHa Islands. The traffic is good. Um, they offer free advertising, and I'll go inside and I'll show you the advertising kiosks that we have at both tier terminals. Um, Anybody with a business gets this for free. Delish Wishbringer is our business district manager, and she can provide you with all the details regarding this when you have a business here. This is one of the kiosks for the advertising. You can see that it will cycle through different businesses. There's one over here as well. And they'll change with different business logos and information. If you click on them, you'll get information about it, business. You can also get information on our Twitter and Facebook feeds as well. Here's the information I got from I've got a landmark. So you got a clickable link and landmark to go to cargo tip jars at their parcel here at ZoHa Islands. And here are our tier payment terminals, both for business district and the regular. It's very easy actually to pay tier here. I'll show you a little bit about how to pay tier. You simply click on the terminal. You click English, whatever your language is. Mine happens to be English. And then you're going to tell it that you want to make a payment. I want to pay a week. And then it tells me I have 8 days remaining. My weekly amount is $36.95 for my home parcel. I'm going to pay $3.95 here. And just like that, I have paid my tier for the week. It'll say terminal in use by Suzanne Piers, but you simply close it out, and with some inactivity it'll close itself out in a couple of minutes and nobody else can get in there while I'm using it. Very simple to pay tier. If you have multiple parcels with ZoHa Islands, you simply click to the next one and you can pay whichever tier you would like. If you have a couple of homes, if you have a business district parcel and a home parcel, you can do that as well. Inside the main building here at ZoHa Islands Business District, Delish holds different themed expos throughout the year. And different businesses that have parcels in ZoHa Islands can have for free a booth here at the expo, depending on whether or not their business fits in with the particular theme. Sometimes she has wedding expos, sometimes she has fall expos. Looks like there's probably a fall expo going on here today. And it's probably the whole month of October, and it'll switch to something else in November. So different businesses advertise their different things that they sell. Looks like Sweet Fashion here. A really, really pretty booth here with all the flowers. Two Moon Gardens. And this one is... It's not focusing for me for some reason. Let me get this. Cremerazon. Kind of that urban grunge look. items if you want to decorate your sim in that theme. Maybe you have a role play sim, and this looks like excellent products for that. Let's see over here what we have. Loveless Creations. Looks like dark matter, kind of goth themed clothing items. Addison Estate Riding Sim. That would be good for bikers, people that want to ride bikes, motorcycle bikes. I'm probably butchering all of that. And here's some Halloween stuff. Stitch's Creations. You want to decorate for Halloween on your sim or create a haunted mansion or something like that. Looks like good items for that. Whoops. Fudoshin Creations, Weapons, Apparel, Buildings, and more. Very interesting, almost Asian look. Nice items. BDM jewelry, or DDM I should say. Very nice, very pretty. I've been in their store, they have some nice things. Very pretty. Cargo, looks like they have various items to decorate your SL home. Furniture, landscaping, custom builds. Very nice. Shuggles. That looks like shoes with a HUD. That's kind of cool. If you don't know what that is, it has a HUD that you can use to change the texture, the color on your items. Looks like they have all kinds of things. Velvet Rhythms. Fashions by Peach. Kind of sexy urban grunge type stuff. JKM. Looks like builds homes, bowling alley, camping cabin, all kinds of stuff. Delicious Designs. This is by our very own Delish Wishbringer. Dee has some amazing items here. You definitely have to check out her store. And she has homes as well, and prefab shops and stuff. They're really cool. Looks like more Halloween stuff over here. Lyrics Designs. Probably, I haven't confirmed this, and sorry Lyric if this is you, but we have a Lyric on our staff. I'm assuming this is that person as well. Also very awesome. We have some amazing talented staff at ZoHa Islands, both in the sales and estate management. They do other things besides working in SL as your sales and estate managers, and this just shows some of their talents. And this is information on a business called Arctic Technology. So that would be interesting. So again, this is the HUD that changes the item. You can see the collar on the cats. It changes according to what I click. Interesting. And that's about it for this particular expo. I wanted to also mention again that we're going to be having a celebration on November 1st for ZoHa Islands and their years of being in business. Delish is working on some amazing plans for a big party on November 1st with some artists and all kinds of fun stuff, and activities and dancing and live music, and it'll be really, really fun. Um, I'm just going to go briefly out here on the boulevard here. This is just a small portion. There are several different sims on the ZoHa Islands business district. And there's all kinds of different ones that are already here. So there's a bunch of different parcels for rent on different parts of the sim. And so I encourage you to stop by the business district and check out the amazing businesses that they have here. If you're looking for a place to have a business, this is a fabulous place to do it. ZoHa Islands has a strong reputation for excellent customer service, and you should be able to find whatever fits your needs, either through our land rentals for your personal home or for your business district parcels. Here's one in particular that's available, and it's very, very cool. And I want to show you one more thing before we say goodbye today. I don't want to make this too long. Another thing that we have available for residents and business owners as well is our sandbox. The dedicated sandbox that we have means you have to have a group tag for the sandbox to be able to res there. It's an awesome, quiet sandbox, a place that you don't have to compete and shove other people out of the way to get your items resed. They do a sandbox wipe quite often to keep it nice and lag free. If they're going to do a wipe and you're in the middle of a build, just make sure and take it up. They always notify by group notice that they're going to be doing a wipe. I recommend that you don't leave it there if you don't want it returned to you. If you want to leave it out, just make sure it's saved so that you have the most recent save in your inventory, so that when you come back, if they've done a wipe, that you haven't lost tons and tons of work. So let's go to the sandbox and I'll show you what it's like. They have several different kinds of sandboxes, as far as they have grass, and then they have lots of levels with the builder's grid, so it helps with your see, here's one at the builder's grid. It helps when you're building something to be able to measure. And there's the builder's grid. You can see there's lots of room, hardly anybody here. If you want somebody to be able to come to the sandbox, all you have to do is ask an estate manager or a manager to get them a group tag, and then they can also come here and res. It's a very quiet sandbox, like I said, very little activity other than the few people that do use it from time to time. So it's a great place to, when I did weddings, I would bring people here and res out different builds that I had in my inventory that I just had simply not enough room in my home parcel for, not enough trims. So I could come here, res out several of them, they could check them out and decide what they wanted to do. We have the sandboxes at different levels, as you can see here. Simply, oops, I need to wear my own group tag. You can see that you have to have a group tag to be able to operate and be on the land. Here's another level here, same as we were before, just a different height. And then to get out down to the floor on the ground, you just go like this, and we're down here on the ground. I seem to be having a slow res today for some reason. Sorry about this. It'll pop in here a minute. And you can also res here. You can res at this grassy area over here. If this ever pops in. Again, this is right on the edge of the business district as well. You can see that there are people here, or at least things that are resed here. but they're not enough to be in anybody's way. And there's plenty of room for rezzing and doing what you need here on our own sandbox. So it's awesome. I'll take you over to the main ZoHa Island Tier Payment Center. And that's where you can pay tier as well. We have sandbox, terminals over here as well. That one's in use. And we have our maps and our available land, and online staff, just about everything you could need right here. So anybody would be glad to help you, and we can get you started. We hope to see you soon, and we will see you on November 1st. Stay tuned to this blog. More information will be coming forward as we plan for November 1st party. Thank you very much. Signing off.